governor of the state of Georgia, Ms. Stacey Abrams.
In 21 days, I'm thinking there's something happening. Wait, what was that? I'm gonna win? We're gonna win? We're gonna win? There we go. I am so excited to be here today. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Audrey. Thank all of you for being out here. Thank you for taking time out of your day to come back and share with me the plans we have for victory in the state of Georgia. Governor, with Charlie Bailey and Richard Keeley, with Ola Thornton and John Barrow, with folks from across the state running up and down the ticket, we are about to turn the state of Georgia blue, aren't we? I spent yesterday going through central Georgia and heading down and around because I want all of Georgia to know that there's a fighter on the way, that we've got opportunity on the way, that change is on the way. And I agree with the mayor. Nathan Deal has done some good stuff. I've been proud to work with him on criminal justice reform, on transportation investment. But we've got some issues that we just have to disagree about. Because my first responsibility on the day I become the governor of the state of Georgia is the expansion of Medicaid in the state of Georgia. Because this is not about politics. Republicans have expanded Medicaid. Mike Pence expanded Medicaid, and no one's ever accused him of being a Democrat. And Jerry Brown expanded Medicaid in California. I think he's been governor since the day I was born. And no one's accused him of being a conservative. And if Mike Pence and Jerry Brown could agree that Medicaid expansion is the way to improve our country, then Georgia needs to get on board and expand Medicaid. And I'm going to be the one to get it done. But I'm also running because I am tired of hearing people talk about being an education governor. We hear this in every state and every election. I don't want to be the education governor. We've seen enough of those. But I will be the public education governor of the great state of Georgia. Because I will invest in our children from cradle all the way to their careers. Early childhood education, making sure our youngest Georgians start off ahead and never fall behind. Fully funding our K-12 system, including wraparound services. Because we know a child who comes to school hungry on Monday because the last time they ate was lunch on Friday can't learn with the best teacher. But if we have the right people in place and we have the right perspective and the right investment, then we can make certain every child in our schools learn. But we also have to stand up for those educators who spend every day of their lives working for our children. And I'm not someone who's into gimmicks, saying that we're going to spend a little bit here or a little bit there. I think we've got to make sure that we are meeting the national average from the moment our teachers start. But that means cost of living adjustments every single year, keeping up with what it costs to be a person in the state of Georgia. And it means protecting their retirement benefits. Because you do for us and we will do for you. That's the promise of the county and every community. And we need a governor who understands that when you go to work in the day, you should be able to come home at night and enjoy time with your family, not change clothes to go to your next shift.
Amen.
And I'm the only candidate who has more than a plan of deregulation. Deregulation isn't the reason people are making $7.25 an hour in their jobs. Deregulation is not the reason folks can't get to their jobs. It's that we haven't focused enough on the real jobs for folks. The governor's done a great job of bringing big companies to Georgia, but I want to talk about Main Street businesses. Those small businesses that keep the rest of us going, that employ 44% of the private sector workforce in Georgia. Because those are the jobs that we need to create more of. Yes, we can be excited about Amazon maybe bringing 50,000 jobs to Georgia. But I'm going to be the governor who's going to invest in 5,000 small businesses and help them create 10 good paying jobs each. Because those are 50,000 jobs that never leave Georgia. And I will get it done as the next governor of Georgia. Good people of differing political beliefs on both sides of the aisle. And I'm proud of the work that I did with Governor Nathan Deal to help push forward criminal justice reform. And I'm the only candidate in this race who plans to continue his legacy and pursue his work. Because we can't just be a state of retribution like my opponent would have us be, following the words of Jeff Sessions. We cannot follow the Jeff Sessions model of criminal justice where we lock them up and throw away the key. I don't intend to be a governor of a state of retribution. I intend to be the governor of a state of redemption where we let folks come back and we help them stand up and we help them be better, because everyone deserves another chance in the state of Georgia. That's who we are. That's who we've always been. That's why I'm running for governor. I need you to find a whole lot of friends to vote for me too. Because we got 21 days to prove that Georgia's different than it was 20 years ago. We've got 21 days to prove that Georgia's on the path to being the leading state in this nation. We've got 21 days to change our destiny. Are you with me? Are you with me? Here's how we get it done. Not before, because that is how close we are to victory. First, we've got to do what? Lift up our... And next, we have to share our votes. Out. Y'all are good. Because our votes are the way we lift up our voices in this state. Once we tell folks about what we believe and about who we are, we got to tell the Secretary of State. And apparently he gets confused with some of the numbers, so we need to do an extra 53,000 just in case. And we're going to bring some friends to help them out. And so I need you to help me. I need you to call folks. I need you to knock on doors. I need you to volunteer. But more importantly, I need you to vote early. Say vote early. Vote early. We got to vote early because we need to get our votes in the bank. Because we don't know what's happening on November 6th. But we know over the next 21 days, over the next 18 days of early voting, we can get a lot done. Over the next 18 days of early voting, we can bank our votes and we can then go and find some new folks. We should go to the polls every day, don't vote every day, go the first time to vote. But then I need you to go every day and bring a couple new friends with you. Bring them to those polling places and say, cast your ballot. I'll hold your bag. Say, cast your ballot. I got you. Cast your ballot. I'll watch your kids. Because if we do this, if we turn out like we never have before, we will win like we've never done before. If you're on the top step, I need y'all to step down because I can't see anyone behind you. My arms aren't that long. Okay. Yep, go all the way down. There we go. Okay.
All right, so on the count of 3, I want you guys to yell vote, okay? All right, first side, 1, 2, 3. All right, next side, 1, 2, 3. Last picture, 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Oh, there's one more? Okay, one more, you guys. Sorry. 1, 2, 3.